Getting busy with me, getting busy with me. I'm too busy
I'm
being
live on
beautiful,
YouTube.
loving
Y'all
and
took
free.
me a little while
Getting
to
busy
get
with
there.
me, getting busy
Live
with
on
me.
YouTube.
I'm too
I know
busy
you
being
guys hear me.
beautiful,
I am
loving and
here.
free.
I've been taking
Getting
pictures
busy
the
with
whole
B,
time.
getting busy with B. She too busy
Guys,
being
I
beautiful,
am
it's busy to be.
excited
We busy
for
being busy, baby, that's the way it should be.
I tune into my station, baby, and get busy with B.
Getting busy with B, getting busy with B. We busy being brilliant, breaking down your issues with B. The best of being busy, baby, that's the way it should be.
I tune into my station, baby, and get busy with B.
What we talk about, we can talk it out, latest news, advertisement, what we bark about, charity, celebrity, what we talk about, therapy, prosperity, what we talk about, I'm from the nation cap, home of the Nets, we winning on you Bammers, baby, best believe it, we losing our youth, the black on black violence with straps, can't depend on politicians, gotta watch our own back, put the guns down, youngins, life's about funnin', hate to see funerals, but love to give money, shout out to VA and PG, you see us coming, MDDC, be more what it do, dummy.
Getting busy with B, getting busy with me. I'm too busy being beautiful, loving and free. Getting busy with B, getting busy with me. I'm too busy being beautiful, loving and free.
Getting busy with B, getting busy with B. She too busy being beautiful, it's busy to be. We busy being busy, baby, that's the way it should be.
Okay, so what is going on, guys? What is going on? Your girl is not only podcasting, but kind of doing the production part too. So just bear with me. So when you see me look down and stuff like that, I'm streaming live on YouTube right now, and I'm live on Facebook, and I'm doing a separate one with Instagram. I just want you guys to go over there. Instagram is subscribe to the YouTube channel. Comment below with your girl. Okay, I have a lot of amazing things to talk about. I mean, this season, where I have been and what I've been up to. Just really getting to a place where I am loving on me again and going through the process, trusting the process, growing my relationship with God, and just, that self-love, that self-healing. I think a lot of times you guys, you just see, the end result or the outer layer, but God has been doing his thing and doing his work. So I've just been just trying to refine myself or redefine myself again. So that's kind of what your girl been up to. And I have a lot of good things coming up. Today's show, we're going to talk about relationships, healing, the fallout of a relationship, and just the difference of when God brings, that friend that's supposed to be a friend. I'm going to wait to talk about a lot of things. I want my girl to be in here with me. So I'm going to wait to talk about some things. For now, guys, I do want to talk about things that I have coming up. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Faith. Welcome. So I want to talk about some things that I have coming up. Okay. So I have my 4-city tour. So I'll be speaking in Atlanta. Let me see. I'll be speaking in Atlanta in September. I'm trying to hold on. Let me see. Get it up on the screen so that you guys can see it. But I have the 4-city stop tour. It will be in Atlanta September the 7th. I'm excited just to be a part of Women Who Lead Connect. I want to shout out to her. She's a great mentor, a great friend, a great mentor. If you're not following Women Who Lead Connect, just like it sounds, on Instagram, on every platform, especially if you are a woman who's leading in your community in any shape or form, okay? It's just a great network, a great bunch of women. We all, like-minded, love God, just want to see, we just grow and glow together, and we travel in the world, and we go out there and we tell our stories. And so however that comes out, it comes out. It's just an amazing thing that I'm just so happy to be a part. So shout out to you, Dr. Shamika. See you soon in Atlanta. Okay. So Another thing I want to just say, guys, if you don't have life insurance, okay, you know your girl is a life insurance agent. Is very, very important to me in our Black community. It's something that we don't talk about enough. So I really wanted to just, I'm always going to be bringing light to securing your family for when you're no longer here. Or, I mean, we can talk about the investment part of that. And it's just so many great things you can do. So, hit your girl up, okay? Hit me in my DM, okay? If you can, you guys hear me on can you hear me on YouTube? Can you hear me on YouTube? Give me a one in the comments. Let me know you here with me. Let me know that you're here. Can you hear me on YouTube? Okay, you can hear me on YouTube, so that's good. I think Faith said, okay, OMG, yes, Atlanta, yes. So I just have some great things coming up. I am actually going to, I'm going to, I'm gonna take a brief break, guys. I'm trying to work the equipment, but I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna bring up, I'm trying to get, okay, hold on, no. Let me see what's going on. Hold up, here we go. Let's see. Danita, you are on the stage with me. How beautiful.
Hey,
Okay. There you go.
we in the
Okay.
building.
We are here. I'm trying, when I tell you I've been nonstop trying to work behind the scenes, and it was some clips you sent me and I was trying to get them. I can't get them. Then the ones that I had, it's just, a lot going on. So right now, today, we are just going to talk about what we have going on because I can't even really get it up on the screen. But welcome, Danita, to the Busy with Me show. I miss you. I'm happy to have you here with me today.
We back again.
We back again.
Don't let the video stop us, because for real, what we got to talk about is just relating to the video. So, yeah, I wish we did have it, but it's okay.
It's okay. And we go, as time go, I think right now God is just telling me to be obedient. It's been a while since I've really just shown up for myself. Like I said before Danita came on, a lot of times you just get to see, the makeup, the wigs and, the smile. And you don't get to see what's really behind that or what a person can truly be going through. And I'm just grateful, I'm saying, that right now it is not all about the glitz and the glam. It's just about showing up for yourself. So
because all of that will come, like the thing is that a lot of us that's on here or even just trying to get to know about podcasting and stuff like that, they don't know about it. So they don't even know if we're doing it wrong or not.
Exactly. So all we got to do is just be. Yes, all we have to do is just be obedient. So that's my assignment. I'm in a mission to be obedient. So Danita, if you see me looking down, that means I'm trying to do something with a banner, with something, okay?
Okay.
All right, but I love you. Introduce yourself to the Loving and Free community. Introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, my name is Danita Whitaker Hooper. I'm a hairstylist. I'm a coach. I'm a teacher. I'm a prophet of God. And I'm just trying to rebrand myself into that direction that God wants me to go into. So I'm just all over the place. And they always say we have to have 7 strands of income. So I guess that's who I am.
The ultimate entrepreneur. I think look, I really think it's just like a tourist thing,
Yeah, I'm a tourist.
It's really like woohoo! It's like a tourist thing. We tourist sisters, but not here nor there. We really sisters of God and sisters in God, and we are the church. I love.
Yeah, we are the church.
Yes,
literally.
We are the church.
So I'm just trying to just step in the doors to any field that I could get in, and I know that it's in me. So. Yeah, what's up, B? What's going on, B? What we talking about today?
Okay, so last week we brought up that we wanted to really talk about friendships. I think the reason why that really came up is just I think us growing as us just being friends, and just over the 5 years that we have really known each other and just really grown and just grew together. And just a little, I think we should just tell them just a little bit about our friendship and kind of like just the growth of it. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, for me, because I used to use the word friend very, very lightly. So
Mhm.
I feel like I could really call her my friend. Like she is really my friend. It's bigger than hair, it's bigger than this. And then she's really my friend in God. Like so
Okay.
it's levels to this. And we gonna
Yeah,
we
I
gonna
think
we
it's
gonna get to the
definitely
level
enough.
before we get to the levels of just the God in the friendship. I mean, but let's just talk about just our friendship. And I think I like to give Danita her flowers, but I met Danita years ago, and I mean, when I look at it, I was giving birth to Bella. She had just lost Dimitri. I didn't even know her yet. And I wanted a wig, and I was just when wigs was expensive, y'all. They was just, and someone had sent me to Danita, and I went to Danita, and I was just like, I don't need like this. You remember that? I was
Yeah.
like,
She was saying, "Oh no, it's too thin. I needed more hair in it." I was like, "You don't need 5 bundles." I was giving like, "No, we threw 3.5 over here. 5 bundles cost a little bit extra."
I was so extra. And so, but from there, it was just it was just a build of things. I met her through someone that was very important in my life at the time. And and unfortunately we don't talk, so this is again, we're talking about friendships, we're talking
Friendship.
about healing, we're talking about things, and we're talking about transparency. Okay. But I met Danita in a time where I didn't even quite know who I was. I think I was showing up, but I was just like a shell of myself.
Mhm.
I was a really big shell of myself. I was going through postpartum. I was all over the place. Okay. I was around people that didn't really have my best interest. Again, at the time when you're using friendships loosely,
Well,
people that's
yeah.
really not my friend. So they wasn't
Yeah.
covering me in a way that I should be covered. But
Yeah.
and over the years, she has been able to watch my journey and watch my growth. And I mean, and my journey with God. So I need to say that more. This is more of a me thing, but
Yeah.
my journey and my walk with God and me trusting the process and, me learning to affirmate, me learning to speak out loud, me learning to pray, me learning to meditate and all of these great things. But through it all, I think, once Danita started really putting her hands in my head, doing my head, and just rebuilding me almost from the ground up, because I really feel like I really met her at such a low time in my life, that
God called
yeah,
me an engineer. He said that I'm an
yes,
engineer.
and
And I
I
said,
just like we was tweaking on each other, just
yeah,
like really just loving on me and just showing up for me. And I just feel like through all of that, I was just finding my way and finding my confidence. And I'm just so grateful to where we are today. Yeah.
okay, well, let me talk about mine. I'm grateful that where we at today too. So I met B on the Busy with B show. And I I never met anyone like on stage, like behind the camera. I was like, oh, okay, this is cute. We on the little set. She like, come on my show. I'm like, yeah, I do hair. So yeah, that's how we linked because I went on her show first and then I started doing her hair. But B, once I want to give you your flowers too. I want you to know that you are an amazing person. Um, literally, I don't care what you say people might say about you. They are hating if they they are hating. You are so sweet. Like you are so sweet. When I didn't know how to what I needed for my business. A LLC. She helped me with my LLC. If I need help with anything, B don't mind helping because she's not in competition. She, you know how they say you can't compete where you don't compare. She never
Yeah.
looked at me as her compete in person. You know what I'm saying? So I just love that we loved on each other, whether it was when you was coming to get your hair done and going through the things that you went through. I um I just needed to be around a sister that looked like me and realize that I didn't have to be in competition with anyone because that's
Yes.
how I grew up. Being around my CEO, my modeling coach, he always told us to look forward. Don't look at the sister beside you or this person beside you. So I would say that you are one of the realest women that I met outside of the
Oh,
friendships that I when I was a kid. And now I'm mature and wise. So whatever.
Thank you. Your sound went away, Danita. What happened to your sound? Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you had went out a little bit to what was
Okay.
saying.
So I said the education that I learned from like high school friendships and just like, kid friendships, it looked different now.
No, it really looks different because it is different. And I
Yeah.
think a lot of times we not talking about that. And it's something that we're not being taught about friendships. We just let everybody in.
Everybody
Everybody
our
our
friend.
friend. Everybody our
Everybody.
friend.
People be trying to be your
Until
friend.
they not. We just let everybody in. And like I said, I was using that word friend so
Freely.
loosely.
Yeah.
I was using it so loose. And you could not tell me when I was growing up, my friends wasn't my friends. I
Yeah.
mean, I can't believe, I just really can't believe that these people not still around at
Yeah.
all. Like you couldn't tell me they wasn't my friend, Anita.
Let me tell you
We
something.
went through everything together.
You lose a friend when you get married. You lose a
Your
friend when you
mic,
get engaged.
your mic.
Why I keep going out?
Why I keep going out? It's not leaning on anything, is it?
No, I'm on the computer.
Okay,
I
okay.
said, can you hear me?
Yes, when you lean up, I can hear you fine.
Okay, I'm gonna come up a little bit. I said, I truly believe you lose friends when you get engaged, when you get married, and when you have kids.
Okay.
I really believe that. And I believe that when you realize your walk is not God's walk and you transition into knowing God, you definitely lose friends. You lose family, friends, job, boyfriend. You lose everything when you work with God.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I I would say this. I really wanted to talk about just sometimes when you break up with friends, it's really like it's almost worse than breaking up with your man.
mhm,
Have you ever been so close to, your friend? I mean, and it's just like it just rips your heart out. Especially, I think the older you get, and the more you value that relationship. Or I've had those long term relationships where I was friends with people from uh we went to elementary to high school together. So all of those years you could not tell me. And I feel like, that relationship still sting a little bit, a couple of them,
yeah,
not really. Because I mean my relationship with God and just like where I'm at, but woo, at the
mhm,
time, it was just like my look, it was you would think we were husband and wife, and I went through a divorce. I mean, it's really like going through a divorce though.
it is. I truly believe that.
Your sound.
I had two main friends coming up, and
Lean up.
I, you can't hear me.
Nope. When you lean back, I cannot hear you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I
When you
don't like
lean
the
back, I
computer
cannot
then.
hear you.
Okay, so I said I grew up with two main friends, like, and that's how I felt. I felt like I lost my marriage. Yeah, when I broke up with my friends. And I'm gonna say that God tried to make it work a million times. Like
You
try
said
to
God trying to what?
try to make it work a million times. Can anybody else not hear me?
Put something in the chat. Let me know if you can hear Danita. Cause something going on. Something is going on with her mic, y'all.
Do I keep going out, y'all?
Yes, you keep going out. And on the good part too, especially when you was giving me my flowers.
It's spicy on the spicy part.
Can you see the comments
No.
today?
Yes, I can see the comments today. Hey, Big Faith. Hey, Kelly.
Yes.
Who else?
Okay.
Hey,
Timur.
Tamara
Tamir.
Brown.
Yes.
Yes. Hi, y'all. So,
Yeah.
like I said, so y'all can't hear us. Okay, you can hear me. So, maybe it's because we both talking to each other.
Okay, let's just go with the flow.
Okay. Look, we don't got time for this. We about to have to try to find another thing. Stream y'all doing too much. Okay, so what I was saying was when I lost my best friend, I thought it was never gonna come around again. But you gotta believe in God when you losing friendships. Like, I swear that some people are put in your life so you can get to a certain stage. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
we have to realize some friendships can hold us back. A lot of people that was my friend, I realized I did hair. I was convenient for them. So one of this, it was a entrepreneur. She was a hairstylist. She said, hair is $1 billion industry. And if I am convenient to do my clients' hair, of course they want to be my friend, you know?
Hmm.
So I just realized that most of my friends came from me doing hair, you know? And it looked like in the beginning they wanted to pay me my price, but then eventually we friends, you know? So my friendship looked kind of different to me because I was an entrepreneur and I didn't really know if people was my friends or if they needed their hair
Hmm.
done with a discount.
Yeah. So I didn't have that problem. I think more so with me, I just love everybody. Even to this day, I do. But only now the difference is now I have a certain discernment. I know I have a certain calling and I have a great relationship with God.
Yeah,
So it's just like now it's certain things like that you can't get through. I mean, we gonna get definitely to the spiritual side. I know Danita want to jump right in there. Yeah. But you know what? I wanted to like really just take it back before we build it up, right? So
okay.
I wanted to talk about the fallouts. And I also want to talk about the jealous and the envious friends. And how do you recognize that? And I think that comes with the more you realize who you are, you
Yeah.
know, oh my God, it's just the jealous and envious friends. We got to talk about that
Let's
today.
let's
Okay.
talk about it. Let's talk about people that want it out of their life and they want it out of their life fast. All you gotta do is say, please remove it from my life. And when I tell you it won't walk in your door, it won't be in your way, or they won't call or pick up the phone, check on you anymore. Like it's like they eliminate. So if we talking about let's leaving it to God and surrendering it, it's gonna be gone. But if we talking about we fighting, what?
No, go ahead.
If you fighting for a friendship that God don't want you to have, they gonna get on your nerves. They gonna get on your nerves. You're gonna see the jealousy. You're gonna be able to notice it, feel it, like yeah. And
I will
every
tell
time
you this.
what?
I will tell you this. I will tell you this right here, and I'm living it, and I'm living it in the recent days because I've been through so much, so I just feel like I have a certain coverance on my life now because now I'm more aware, I'm more conscious,
Yeah,
and I say this to say that I was friends, with someone that was in and out of my life over the years, and we gotta talk about it. On this podcast, this season, or at this time, you're gonna get transparency. You're gonna get Zakia, busy with B. You're gonna get B. You're gonna get the human experience. Okay, so I'm
okay.
being very transparent. And if she's watching, I love you. But I say this to say that we were in and out of each other's life for so many years. And it was just like, you ever had that friend that, and I'm not, if you ever had that friend that everything is like Groundhog Day and it's not positive. It's not
Mm,
positive. It's negative. Every day is Groundhog Day. I mean, you talking about the same thing. We ain't talking about getting money. We ain't talking about growing as moms. We're not talking about growing businesses. We're not talking about certain things. But we stuck talking about this boy, and God already showed you 100 times. And
yeah,
especially when you get delivered from certain things, it's like your tolerance level is
it's
just
low.
like and then you honest enough to say something. So
Hmm.
I mean, just being
Or
honest
you'll lose
enough
a
to
whole
say,
friendship telling the person
say
about
that
their
again.
man. I said
Say
you'll
that
lose
again.
a whole friendship telling the person about their man.
Uh, but they can tell you about yours though,
Yeah, they
and
can.
so that's the truth too.
That's the tea.
When they can tell you about yours, and then you surpass it, and you strong enough, and you say, well, let me work this out. I'm working through mine. Me and God got this right. And then sometimes some people want to just talk about the same thing to keep you in that same emotional state. Because the closer you get with God, you understand that, you know, you need to see things as they should be, not
Right.
sometimes what they are. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You got to manifest some things and put some things together in your life that way too. But
Yeah.
yeah, so it's just like, yeah, the more you pray to God and you pray for that discernment, it's just like, you know, they get rid of themselves,
They
if that
do.
makes
It's easier for them to get rid of themselves too. Because all you
sense.
gotta do is tell me one time you don't like something that I'm doing. I'll be like, let's talk about you. Because some people always ready to tell you what they don't like you doing. But no, I'm a good friend though. Because if you tell me about myself and it's facts, I'm gonna take my notes and I'm gonna write my pros and cons. But if you ain't doing your pros and cons too, sister, I can't listen to you.
You can't. You
Yeah, I can't
can't.
listen to you. So yeah,
So have you ever have I mean, I'm sure you, Danita, because you are such, I mean, you so busy. So I mean, sometimes I feel like, you know, and you like me. Like, I mean, I think the same thing that we love about each other, you know what I'm saying? We can also, you know, hold each other accountable for the things, you know, certain things, you know, and I feel like, you know, being your friend, it's hard to be this close to you and not get on my toes and do what I gotta do. If I'm slacking, you know, it's hard for me to show up to my friend house probably week after week. Okay, she got this going on, that going on, and that. It's hard for me to be that close to greatness, you know, and not do what I gotta do, not show up for myself.
what they say, iron sharpen iron, iron sharpen iron. Ain't
And
that
I
how it
would
go?
tell you this, baby.
Yeah.
I surely look. I said, look, if nothing else, my job right now is just to show up and be obedient, you know, to what God had. He's already shown me where I just
Yeah.
need to show up. I need to show
Yeah.
up for myself. So
Yeah.
yeah, I love you for that.
I'm
Thank
gonna tell
you.
you to show up for yourself. I think I lost so many friendships being honest. And if I could find a friend that loved my honesty, oh, she could be around forever. Like if I can tell you about yourself and tell you what I did wrong. See, I think prophesying is allowing a person to know what you went through and being able to be transparent. I hate a friend
Mm,
that be like lying and not telling you exactly what they did and what they went through and how they got through it. Oh, I'm
mm.
fine. You ain't teach me nothing. Where's the iron in
Yeah.
this relationship? I need you to sharpen me with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So that's just how I feel. Like if you can't sharpen my mind to like break down everything. You see how they say friendships falling out? Break it down for me so I can understand what I'm supposed to do next.
I look, when I tell you that is what separates the real from the fake, is, you know, when you can tell your friend, you know, like, nah, I don't really agree with that, you know, and you
Yeah,
can be you know, that friend could be upset or sit on it for a minute, but we can have that conversation. And I
yeah,
mean, and really get through it. I think that's the difference. A lot
yeah,
of times we're not taking that time to like invest and pour into our friendship. We meeting each other on Instagram and Facebook. Oh,
yeah,
she cute, she cool, this, that, and the third. They don't know God. They don't have the same values.
yes,
I mean, it's just certain things that is just not happening, you know. But girl, we hanging out. They at your house, you know, and them relationships, they come into your space, they come into your circle, and everything is energy now for me. Okay, so
yes.
they come into your energy and they trying to steal, kill, and destroy. They trying
You
to look
better
for that
know
one
it.
thing. They trying to look for whatever they can. Okay,
You
okay,
better
she
know it.
cool. It's this and this on Instagram, but it ain't really like they'll find one little thing and they'll try to twist it and they'll try to turn it, they'll try to manipulate it and make it to what. And when I tell you, I know this to be true. But when God wake you up and show you, I mean, it's to the point where God can just show me. I mean, I can hear what you ain't even say.
Yeah.
You hear?
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
and I mean, I'm like, I
Oh
didn't.
yeah.
You hear me today?
I remember.
Yeah, what she didn't even say. And it's
I
just like,
remember.
okay, yeah, it's okay. And I done dumped whole relationships because I heard what you said when I ain't even in the room. You hear me?
But
I'm
that's God
looking up.
right there. You know, he say, yeah, I see you looking at your little speaker. I'm gonna give me a speaker too, B. We gotta set that up over here. Because I got a whole TV in the background. Look at that TV. What is that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got you.
I gotta get my TV. She looking at herself, y'all, because we done went in the studio. So she
I
got a
keep
little
looking
TV
at.
right there on
I
the
got
side. So
one
you can
thing.
see the whole
Look,
production.
let's talk about it since we talking about it, girl.
Okay.
Friendship, look, you share everything. When it's genuine and it's love, it's not no competition. It ain't.
Right.
I mean, you can have what I have, and I'm still busy, and she's still First Lady Danita, and you can grow, and you can glow, and you can just be who you are, and just
Yeah.
understand who you are. I think, and let me say, I will say this: I probably lost friends because I didn't know who I was. And I didn't respect my
Mm.
gift. So I didn't respect my tongue. I've always had the gift of gab, but I didn't respect it. And so, and really, I didn't even know it was my gift. So I was just out here speaking death over people, not even knowing. Okay. And
Yeah.
taking a life from people. So I
Yeah.
apologize, but
Yeah.
when you
You gotta
don't
say you sorry. They
yeah,
say
when
death,
you
what
don't
is it? Life and death is in the power of the tongue.
yeah,
So
but
just
when you don't
understanding.
know, when you don't know, you don't know. You don't know you
Yeah.
out here hurting people. And it's just like, oh, she might just say this, but the moment I said to this day in my family, I got a tip top because the
Yeah.
moment I said it just hits different. So I'm
Yeah.
always watching what I say. I always want to be, I always want to operate out of love,
Yeah.
and then you got to understand, like, sometimes people will still try to hold you to who they know you was. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need that person no more, Danita. Okay, don't
But
do
the thing
that.
is that all you can do is try to show them that you knew. Girl, I'm not that person no more. I didn't stop doing this. I didn't stop doing that. I'm new now. I'm baptized. All you can do is try to give them your credentials, right? And if they don't
And
take
you
it
don't
for
even
what it
you don't
is,
even have to give it to them though like that.
no,
When I say,
especially if you hurt somebody and you put death in their life with your tongue, you gotta give it to them like that.
but what I will say is people don't know they put and like so what I'm saying is when you're not speaking life, you speaking, and when you don't know your gift, like a lot of people out here sleepwalking still. Like they not
Yeah,
like when I say when you're
conscious.
conscious, you are consciously thinking, even when somebody mouth moving in front of you or they saying this and they saying that, you know how to hold and you know how to fold. That means you done the mental work. You no longer coming from a place like, oh, she said this, I'm about to cut her. I'm about to go like this. And it's the relationship that you build with yourself and the love that you have for yourself. Because now
Yeah,
you understand how you treat people, what it's gonna do.
karma.
It's gonna come back to you.
Hmm.
So it's just like I'm just in a space where I just respect myself so much. So even if you think you won, you got it. Let me go pray this energy up off of me. I don't have nothing to prove. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I mean, you have a certain elegance about you too when it comes to that.
Hmm.
You hear me? I'd
Yeah.
be like, Danita, you should have said, but come out of love. Don't I be like, but just still come out of
I
love.
have to learn how to hold my tongue now. Cause I'm just trying. God asked me the other day, I'm not even lying, y'all. I woke up and he was like, when you gonna choose to be wise? And I was like, I'm trying. And then he said, stop telling people stuff. Just be quiet. Just listen now. Like I just need you to listen. And I sat there and I listened. I was like, all right, I'm gonna just take this for what it is. I need to start being quiet. Even when it comes to listening to what my husband say, a person to tell on themselves just by the words that they say out of their mouth. So it's just kind of like listen to your friends, listen to your friendships, your relationships, everything. You gotta listen and just take time, breathe while they talking.
You know what made me a good listener?
What?
Because I remember I still do it. I'm still a work in progress. I can cut
What?
I can cut somebody off when they talking, but I think I came a long way. Go look at the first podcast to now. I got
Oh, yeah.
I really came a
Child,
long
you
way,
used
but
to cut them people off.
like because I'm trying to tell you, I'm a work in progress, and I trust the process the whole time. But this what really defines a person and a friend is when they can love you through it. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
yeah.
So I would say I really have came a long way with just being able to listen. But therapy helped me with that. That was the point that I was
Mm.
trying to make.
Oh
When I
yeah.
went to when I seen how my therapist would just listen to me, and a lot
Mhm.
of times that's all we need. That's all we need is
Yeah.
somebody who can listen. And so
My
when I
therapist
when I
used to be
went,
like, "What else?
no,
What
yes,
else? And you sure? And you don't got nothing else?" And I used to be like, "Why you keep going back to my childhood?" And I didn't get it. And she would be like, "'Cause that's where it all starts." Like, did anyone listen to you? Was you able to speak? You know?
mm,
So it's real. Go to therapy, y'all. Go to
therapy.
therapy.
I think therapy is the first thing, but you can't stop there. Okay, I look, my pastor will pinch me, but I would say go to therapy, but trust me, build that relationship within yourself and with
Mhm.
God. And I just really
Yeah.
feel like, I mean, I was torn between the two. Once I started to like really wake up, and that's a word. But once I started to become conscious and become intentional, that's a good word,
Mhm.
intentional. Once I start to become intentional, I was always just, I just want to be intentional with my
But
friendships, with my relationship, but you got to bring God in everything
let me
through
tell you
therapy.
something. It's really hard to be intentional if you're not getting that right healing that you need. So you therapy definitely, but I feel like therapy will help you elevate to God. Because I ain't want to hear nothing about no God when my son was taken out of my life. Like I just felt like why would God make this happen? But then
Mm,
therapy taught me you're gonna lose a lot of people because you got healed through this. They don't know what you're going through. You know, you and your husband are getting engaged. You are getting married, and then I had to start looking at different portals that was being opened
mm,
because of my therapy. If
mm,
I didn't heal, I wouldn't be married. If I didn't go to therapy, I wouldn't be married. I didn't
mm,
know that I was going to be able to have kids again. You know, I feel like
mm.
God sent you to therapy before he can activate you to be with him. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes.
yeah, I just feel like God was the plan. He got people out here for us. And sometimes we can't tap into our friendships and our parents and our siblings. So we have to go to therapy. And then God be like, all right, she ready to hear me. And look at me now. I'm like, God, 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 God. He's my
Hey!
best
Yeah,
friend.
I
Well,
really
she my
wanted to
best
feature
friend.
your song. I love this song, guys. So Danita also just loves music, and she does inspirational spiritual music, and I love it. She has one with her husband. It says, "I am the church." Hey, you are the church. So look, you should be your friend's biggest fan. I am, and it's just like one thing that I love about when God brings somebody into your heart, into your life. It feels right. Like even when, as much as she saw this chocolate, she always say, "You were just so pretty and you look like me and you was podcasting and you were the," and I always remember that, but I feel the same way about her. I was
Yeah.
almost just a little bit intimidated, and
No,
it
let
was
me
just
tell
so.
you something. They will make you feel like you gotta be light skinned to sit in front of the screen. And I just felt like, oh, she bold. Look at her, my dark skinned sister. I walked in the studio,
Mhm.
she was all like, getting busy with me. Hey, get busy. You know? I'm like, oh, that's cute. I was
Oh
like, she
yeah,
real cute. Like this, I don't have this in my family. Hold on. Because sometimes you only see what's in your family. But
yeah.
I was one of those people who, because I did hair, I was able to step outside of what my family was given and able to see other people platforms.
Mm,
So when I saw you on
yeah.
your platform, I'm like, oh, platforms, I don't really see platforms in my family. Let me see what this hitting on. Like I be around platforms, but like I'm I'm sitting on a platform with a sister that looked like me. Like,
Mm,
that was cute for me. Like I was like, this is cute. Thanks,
yes.
Ursula. That's my friend.
And it's been on ever since. It's been
Yeah.
on ever since. It's been on ever since. And I really feel like if people can really see, just it's hard to really find genuine relationships,
Yeah.
and find people that are on a path that you are on, and so now we moving into the spiritual
But
side of this. Okay, the friendship talk. Okay, so I look, Danita go. I'm gonna let Danita take over a little bit because Danita gonna drop some scriptures. And look, your sister right here, I can't always pull the scripture. Okay,
look,
but Danita go.
so hold on. So our video ain't upload.
You said what?
Our video ain't get the upload yet.
No, I'm trying to. I don't know quite what I'm doing, Danita.
Okay.
I'm gonna work on this offline. Hold on, let me see something real quick.
We
Let me
gonna
see.
edit it in. Cause I have
Okay.
to let them see this video.
Oh, you gonna have to help me do that then. Yes, we could do that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to edit that video in, y'all. It had like 15 scriptures about friendships and what type of friends you should be around. But let me tell you something. What I learned today, the wisest thing I ever heard, it said they ain't like Jesus. So why you think they're gonna like you? Right? And the thing is that you gotta remember that it's always gonna be somebody that betray you. You know, it's gonna be somebody out there, but it was a learning lesson behind it, right? And you gotta make sure that it never happened again. Never happened again. So that's what I learned today. They said they ain't like Jesus, so why would they like you? Girl, get up and keep going. So yeah, dust their shoulders off. All the people that you said you miss be bye. It's a new day,
Yeah.
a new year.
No, I mean honestly, I can't say I've missed certain things because I'm so at peace with myself. I think a lot of times now the society that we live in now, they just see what they see on social media, right? But they don't see that I'm really an introvert. I really do enjoy the house. I really don't surround myself with a lot of energy, a lot of people, because I don't want to feel everything they're going through. I don't want to go, I don't want to, I have my things, but I'm really loving, that I'm comfortable with myself now. I don't need a crowd. I am the crowd. Like I am enough. It just goes, I love it. I am the church, and it just feel like, I don't need to be surrounded by, all these different energies and, going back and forth. I mean, in this old age, the only energy I want to have is for these kids, loving God, and when my husband come, okay, claim it.
Period.
Yes. I ain't wasting a lot of energy.
Yeah, I feel like if I waste energy, I just be so drained, my head be hurting. I'm like, I'm over it. I can't do it. But I haven't really experienced that since I've been eating different. So I'm 1 year,
Talk about that.
I'm
Talk
1
about
year
that.
vegan. Yes. I haven't ate meat. So meat is energy. Let's talk about energy, right? And sometimes we have
Everything is
friendship with
energy.
food. Food become our friend. Let's talk about it. Ooh, I said,
Let's
give him
talk
something
about it.
good. Give him something good. Food become our friend, y'all. Whether it's we're in a relationship, we get out of a relationship, like food, that's that girl. So
Yeah.
God was like, you gotta break up with food. Bye-bye. Buy food. So I had to stop eating meat. As we all know, animals, meat, it's just the vibration is low, right? I sorry for the people that eat me, y'all. I'm just telling y'all what I think, all right? This is my portion, right? You did it with me for a little while. She
Go
tapped
ahead.
out, but it's okay.
No, who?
You stopped eating meat with me for a little while.
Oh no, I'm still okay. So here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. When I was in a space of really, figuring out, who I was, what I wanted to do. And, I was really just like in one of those, it's like a cycle sometimes you just go through, right? But Danita was on a path of just really, I mean, letting it all go for God. Like, and whatever that look, I was just watching her get baptized. I was just watching her journey. And another, and I was just, I'm going through health things and things of that nature. And I'm watching her, get baptized. I'm still not moving. I'm still not, doing what God already showed me where I'm at in the future. So I was just like, okay, God, show me. And then at this time, Danita was probably months in with being a vegan. And I was like, oh, okay, I just started. And I could remember the date because it was August. It was the beginning of August. And, so, and I was saying, okay, I'm going to start. I kept on telling Buddy, I was like, and Buddy is Danita's husband. So shout out to Temple of Power, okay? Check out the CMOS, all that good stuff. But I say that I kept on telling him, I said, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it when y'all do. I'm gonna do it when I'm seeing them every week. I'm getting my hair done.
And she kept saying, "You getting skinnier and skinnier."
Look, and one night I said, God, show me, because God shows me in dream state, in the visions and stuff like that. So I said, God, show me what you'll have me to do. What should I do? Right. And I promise you, I went to sleep and I woke up and I knew that I was not going to put another piece of meat in my mouth. I mean, well, okay, I'm a pescatarian, so I do eat my seafood. Okay,
you cheated on us after 3 months.
Yeah, I do eat my seafood, but I'm telling you, he showed me, and I felt different. My body feels different. I think I'm probably down about 20 pounds from when I started this. So I still intermittent fast. I still I'm on this journey. I'm on this quest. So the good thing is that everybody's path and everybody's journey is their journey.
Yeah.
No wrong way. It's no wrong way. It's just trust your process.
But I feel like meat is fear. And this is just my opinion, y'all. Because before I stopped eating meat, I could not get productive. I could not get up and do the things that I needed to do. I was procrastinating on a lot of the things that I did. I felt like meat weighed me down. And just speaking from a person that stopped meat a year ago, I have elevated in so many ways, like mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically.
You can tap in. You tap in more easily. Yeah.
Body wise, 56 pounds down. The way that I smell, the way that my body, charge.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I love it.
I'm telling y'all, like, it's different. If you have never went away from me, try for like a month. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all.
You went out again. Lean up. You went out again.
Just try to run away from me for about maybe a month or 2 months and just see what your body do. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. You're gonna be like, she was hitting it on the nose with this energy thing.
And see, Danita, your sound going out a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say this, because Danita is hard. That's one thing about, like, when we put our mind to something, we in it, we committed to it. Like I didn't heard it all the time. I got a friend that say, you are so strong, because I'm just not tempted. I don't want the meat or anything like that. But what I'm telling you, and this is where I'm coming from as I build my relationship with God and everything, is that move at your own pace, but move.
Yeah.
The first step is always the hardest step, but you will be so surprised that one move, like my pastor said, baby, you could just leap. It's going to leap you. It's like some amazing
you
thing.
Jump so faster when things are not putting in you. You're not.
Oh yeah, try it. Taisha said she try it.
She said, I'm gonna try. And you gotta try it. When I tell you, you're gonna move so fast. You seen the Matrix, y'all? Like they tell us in movies, you move so fast without meat, and you wonder why. Like, they put soul food in our community, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they put different types of food in their community. Their stuff looking all green and colorful. Food is life. Food is energy. The world is created off color. So that's what we want to do.
Kelly Nisha said, she said bye. Like, she ain't get like bye. When we talk about meat, she talk about bye.
She said, have a nice day. Yeah.
Yes, but I'm gonna tell you this. Everything, like, even if you fast, like, when I say the older you get, the more you get intentional, the more you are moving with a certain purpose. Like God said, the size of a mustard seed, So yeah, so that's really, really small. So I just feel like if you're intentional with God, you'll be amazed. And I'm just saying, it's one of the greatest things that happened to me. I love the fact that I'm not eating meat. I feel good. I feel good.
Man Buddy don't play that. You are eating meat.
Oh, they call seafood meat. I forgot.
Yes.
But it's just all about moderation,
Okay, definitely moderation.
It's all about moderation. And that's the thing I'm saying. You don't have to be perfect. You just got to do your journey. You got to be on yours. Be inspired. But be on your journey. It's no judgment. We're not here to judge. Like we just
friend, I just don't want them to try to come after my friend and say, she said
she don't eat meat, but she at the crab house every week.
She said she was
okay, I'm just saying you could fast. Okay, Danita, did you see my mug?
Awesome. I don't eat meat. Like I don't want to fight them. I like your cup.
Did you see my cup?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she is sporting a Temple of Power cup, y'all. I think
I got my shirt on and I said, use your mug today. Let me use your mug
thank
today.
you.
I love you. So guys, I'm looking at the comments now because I want to give the comments some love. I just appreciate you guys coming in here, showing us some love, showing up for us. We see a Whitaker on here.
Oh, my cousin.
Yes, hi Lawrence. He said that's right. Iron sharpens iron. I'm going back through some comments now. We're gonna show some love over here. Let's see. I don't want to have us bouncing around too much. It says speak every single day and can't be honest with each other. Just wants your energy. So I guess that's big faith. I think we was probably talking about energy around that time. And just like really just, it's nothing like energy. It's nothing like, And you gotta know how to protect your energy too.
Yeah.
We ain't talk about that today.
We got our black one.
I think I was gonna let people in. I was gonna let people in on my block today. So it's crazy because I wear black intentionally. And before I was wearing it intentionally, that's all I was really attracted to. That's all I will wear. I was always attracted to the color purple, but honestly, I always will wear black. And people would be like, what's wrong with you? Especially when I was, I was in a management position and all I would wear is black every day. And they was like, you okay? Like, yes, I was more than okay. And now I know the meaning behind that black, Danita. To break that black down, because I wear black intentional now because I'm all about protecting my energy. I'm all about being
y'all gonna have to say hi to Dawn because she is giving. Look,
say hi, Dawn. How beautiful, Dawn.
So black protection, y'all. So
we can't hear you.
Black is protection.
Black is protection.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black is
protection. When I first started this journey, God was like, pick a color, right? And the first colors that I saw was black and white, right? But I decided to go with black because I found out that black absorbed, right? I needed to find out who was around.
Your sound keep going out, boo. That's why I'm talking.
Hold on. Y'all on here? Y'all hear me?
There you go. Oh, Danita, a question. How can I purchase a ticket for someone and bless someone to be about attending the show?
The show. Okay, so she want to purchase a ticket for the show. Taisha, follow me on the same name that you see, Danita Whitaker Hooper, and I'll send you the information and I'll DM.
No, definitely. Oh, yeah. We love it. We love it. Look, we love it. Yes. Okay, and then hold on. My girl Phoenix is finally over here on YouTube. Okay. I don't know why I tried to stream from okay. Phoenix said, hey baby, always be yourself. She said, Phoenix said, "Hey, always be yourself." Hey, Phoenix, I love you. I cannot wait until Phoenix is back on the screen with me. Like me and Danita, we will be having a reoccurrent show until one of us is so booked and busy. Okay, well, we still gonna have our show though. Okay,
Yeah.
but I
Whenever
really
we
love
can.
where this is going. So we are going to do this weekly. Okay, we right now we were doing it on we going to pick a day that's solid. I think we like Wednesdays, right?
I like Wednesdays.
I like
This is what
Wednesdays because I get to the latter part of the week. It's just I kind of get busy and busy and busy as I get to Thursday and Friday. So me and Danita, we are shooting for Wednesdays 7 to 7. 7. We're going to start at 7 to 7:30. And now that we are our own production, okay, we don't have to rush off. So we can
right.
just sit up here and we can edit the video back to shorten it up. But guys, if you're out there and you think you want to do this, you think you want to podcast and you want to mentor, you want to coach, and you just want to support the Loving and Free community and be a part of the Loving and Free community, hey, I'm opening up my space, my studio, and there's inquiries only. Okay, but I would love to help you grow and glow, and then of course you guys being a part of the network, and then we just all grow and glow together.
No,
Okay, snap, snap.
because
Okay.
if she don't get these balloons on my way, see, this is mommy, y'all. This what
Okay,
mom.
I will follow you already. Okay, she follows you already. Let me
Okay.
see. Um, let me see. Did I put anything? I
Hold
was
on.
already talking about. So we
So
did talk about.
what was we finishing up on? We was finishing up on.
I can't hear you.
We was finishing up on a conversation. Um, what was we talking about? We went a commercial.
Say that again.
I said we went into a commercial when we started talking about the studio time and them coming out. But
Yeah,
okay,
I just did that quick plug, but we was talking about so I know we also touched on when God okay, so we know how it looks when we pray that prayer when God removes, right? When he removes, like, so sometimes you gotta be careful when you pray this prayer, okay?
yeah,
Because a lot of times we pray this prayer that God remove, these things and people that no longer serve us, and then when God do the removing, it don't even be who you thought it was gonna be. Have
yeah,
that ever happened to you? I was like, that's not who I was praying to be removed out of my life. Okay,
yeah,
God. So it's such a powerful prayer. And baby, you'll be surprised. You'll be like, no, I thought this person loved me forever and
yeah.
ever. So when you pray that prayer, you gotta know, you gotta really be intentional. You gotta be on purpose because you'll be surprised. God will remove and then, but replace. I think I'm in the season. I'm in the season of receiving. I
Yeah,
really can appreciate that and really being able to see, who's there for me and who truly got, who truly has my back.
your best interest. Yeah.
Yeah.
That could look really hard and different because sometimes when you betrayed and when envy and jealousy is involved, sometimes you won't even receive the people that God is sending you. And you don't know how to
Hmm.
receive them. You don't know how to open your hands and receive what God is sending you. So sometimes you push back the process and make it last longer with receiving the people that you were supposed to receive. Like B, I feel like I've known you for what, 6 years? 6 years,
6
right?
years.
Yeah. And look how long it took me to open my hand and receive. You get what I'm saying? Like what
Yeah.
you were really around me for. Um, you were one of the podcasts that I went on right after my son died. And I didn't know that God was telling me to use my throat chakra at that time. Open your mouth. Use her show for not just relationship talk or kikiing and stuff. Allow people to know that people around your children that's targeting your children, that you have these powerful spiritual children and they taking them out. Our children, my son wasn't taken out of this world because he was just a baby and stuff like that. He was He was
Danita,
sitting
give
here.
a little background. Give a little, if you don't mind. Yeah, put Dawn is distracting you. Put
It's the
Dawn down.
bloom, girl. It's the
If,
bloom.
if you do not
What's your
mind,
daddy the bloom?
if you don't mind, give the audience, just a little bit of background of, Dimitri, and kind of how we met and how you first did the podcast.
Yeah. So I went on B podcast. I think the first show was about my son, right? Or did we talk about hair?
No, lean up a little bit.
I said the first show was about my son, or was it about hair? When I went on your
Yeah,
podcast.
the very first show was definitely about Dimitri, and
Okay.
kind of you telling the story as
Yeah.
far as that, and it just grew into other things.
Other things, right? So the first show was about my son. We talked about murder. My son, he was murdered at 6 months by his step grandfather.
When I go like this, that mean I can't hear you.
He was murdered at six.
Lift your computer up like this. Like
Oh
try to
my
lift it up.
gosh! Can you hear me?
Yeah, like yes.
Okay. So he was
What's
murdered
on
at.
your table?
Yeah, I took it off the table.
Okay, yes. Leave it like that.
Okay. So he was murdered at 6 months by his step grandfather. So my husband's stepdad murdered our baby. Um, I would say that God is teaching me now what I was feeling. And what I was feeling at that moment was my woman intuition, and I didn't know that it was a such thing. And I feel like this is what we need to be concentrating on with telling our daughters. Like our womb, even if you didn't have kids, is powerful, and that's the way that God communicates to us. Um, it's not only just powerful, but it's our second brain. It speaks to us before our brain do because the distractions that the school is trying to make us focus on. ABCs, one, two, threes. B, what happened?
I'm right here.
Oh, okay, you went out. But
Yeah, no, I'm learning the camera. I'm listening. I just
okay,
wanted to make you full screen. That's all I was doing.
okay. So they make us send our kids to school, and we're not focusing on their five senses with God. Um, dang, really? We're not focusing on the five senses. When we first went to school, the first thing that we learned was like touch, seeing, our eyes, smelling. That's what God is taking me back to, right? Because those are all of the things that I experienced when I lost my son. My son was beat to death. He had 3 skull injuries, a liver laceration. His whole left side was damaged. And when I first ran up to the ambulance, I kept telling the oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I kept telling the lady, I was like, something is wrong with his legs, something is wrong with his body because I stayed home for the first 3 months. And they kept trying to tell me, no, he's a chunky baby. And I'm like, oh, he's swollen. So you're talking to a mom that was at home every day with her son. This was my first child. I was in love. And they were trying to tell me that this wasn't happening with my son. So by the time we got to the hospital, my son had died because of, I would say, lack of knowledge, you know, and them not knowing what his um they didn't know what was going on with my son. Like, but I knew it was like I did an X-ray on my son when I ran into the ambulance, and they were telling me that's not it, that's not it. And I just want to say to all the mothers that's out here that got kids, we just gotta focus on our kids a little bit more and just understand what these schools are teaching them and know that we have our child best interests before they do. Like yes, they teach them school stuff and things that they say that we're gonna use when we, get older, but for real, I don't use none of that stuff.
I
Go
promise you that I
go
really
everything over.
say that again. I really it's your sound. I think we're gonna work on, hooking up some microphones next week so that we don't have to worry about going going in and out.
Oh, and Lauren said that we were talking about wearing black. That's what we got distracted at.
Oh, that's right. Oh. Thank you, Lauren.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lauren. Yes, we was talking about wearing black and everything. But one thing I just want to say is I think I think we can kind of wrap it up. What you thinking? Cause
Especially
look,
if my mic going out, we're gonna have to figure this thing out.
yeah, see, and I can hear you real good, when you lean it up like that. But I just want to say, and I'm about to, I just appreciate, of this friendship, and I feel like it's just of God and it's of one accord. And I think I want to take some time and just shout out. I think I want to shout out my girlfriend Cloven Ivory. We've been friends since we've been 5 years old, and I can really genuinely say the word friendship. And just I think, and again, a lot of times friendships fail because people don't know who they are alone before they try to come into other people's lives and be their friend. If that is nothing different from you courting, or a man courting you, and it's once you know who you are and you can stand 10 toes down and who you are, it's not too many things that people can play with about you. Especially when you say, well, now I say when you know who you are, but then when you bring God into it, oh,
it's even better.
So I just feel like it's just amazing things, and just I really want to just sum up to a godly friendship, meaning that somebody that's equally yoked to where you are now. And even if they're not equally they not yoked, they not so off that it's draining to your mission. You know what I'm saying? Like, they teach us in school not to be selfish. It's okay to be selfish. It's okay not to want to be sad all the time or talking about the same thing that's not helping you grow as an individual. And I just feel like and say what you want, but on this time on earth, I've given a lot of relationships more of me, and I've always gotten less of them.
What I was saying earlier, I said I feel like relationships and friendships are like managed by boats. Like, just forget the ship word, right? When water or anything gets inside of the boat, it sinks, right? If it breaks, it sinks, right? It's really hard to like put it back together, because like, who gonna do that? Like, who have time to put the boat back together when it's sinking, right? So I said that I don't want any friendships anymore, B. I don't want any relationships no more. I want eternal life. Like, I want people to know what God truly is. And when you realize what eternal life is, you'll realize that I'm not wasting no time on people that's not trying to come back to right their final time. Like, don't waste no more time with me. Like, we need to come back and do it right, and we need to be in God with it. So yeah, if you're not trying to be in God with me with it, then I don't want you, because you don't know what eternal life is.
And so for me, I'm coming from a single perspective. Ladies, pay attention,
Okay,
okay?
thanks,
Because
lady.
we out here dating, and it's really a small it's a small pool out here. Like, I just really say that I'm on a mission. I'm on a quest with God, with God, for God, and just like for myself. Like, I just love me so much. So
Yeah,
it's just like, it's almost like a lot of times we lose ourselves in these friendships, relationships,
the
trying to
ship
kind of
broke.
say that again.
The ship that broke.
The ship that broke, yeah. And we trying to morph ourselves into things, and for people that, they want us to be who we lose ourselves in other people. And
Yeah,
I just think, as a single woman, a single mom, it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to choose you. It's okay to love on you. You are enough. You are amazing, just like you are. And I just feel like a lot of times, you lose sight of that. You get around these people that you meet on Facebook, Instagram, you think they so cool, and then you just Debbie yourself down whole time, and then you become mad at them, but they don't know. So it's just like, be who you are. And God is making somebody just for It's called manifest. I couldn't say you because I was being a little selfish.
And I'm talking
God
to the
is
Murray.
making somebody just for you, just the way you are. Okay.
For the Murray
You
people
are
too.
amazing.
For the Murray people too. You will lose friendships because y'all married. You will lose relationships because you married. And you got to understand sometimes where they can't compete, they can't compare. So it's kind of like they don't want to be around that. And if you can't have a friendship and still have a relationship with your partner, then it was never meant to be, because they'll make you feel like you're doing
Let me
something
see
wrong.
if I can
You're supposed
show
to be
out
married.
you.
You're supposed to.
Talking. Hold on. Keep talking, Danita. I need to try to see if I. There we go. I'm learning this thing. Ooh, okay. So right here.
Okay, hold on. Ooh. Love y'all. To the Murray people, take your time with your friendships and stuff, and just break it down. Like, sis, it's okay. We're gonna help you find somebody. Cause I'm gonna help B find her husband. Didn't I say that, B?
When I tell you, she has this whole master plan of me finding she got this whole plan of finding me a husband. I am.
And let me tell y'all something. I be knowing. I be like, B, God said it ain't him. God told me it ain't him, B.
I tell you, Pastor said, you got to know. And I shout out to Pastor McLean. Okay, Timothy McLean and Pastor Danielle, Bishop Timothy McLean and Pastor Danielle McLean, who is his wife. I just love them dearly. But you got to recognize when your picker is off. I'm at a point where I'm not even picking no more. I'm just like, yeah. That's all
I hope you pick a good one.
Huh?
I'm good with that. I think now more than I'm spiritual now, I feel like I said I wanted to do a blind dating thing, or what is it, speed dating? I said I wanted to set up a speed dating, but God told me, hold on, focus on your relationship real quick.
Well, no, I'm always trying to hook people up. That's one thing about your girl. I'm always trying to. So it's just like now being on the other side of the things. I think the only really thing that I'm really looking forward to is, I don't want no friendship, no relationship that's draining. That comes into my life and we not, like I said, I'm not like I'm just like myself, but I don't want no relationship that requires so much of me that I can't pour into the things that is important to kind of survive and live. Like, I got 2 small kids. I mean, and I love God and I love that relationship, but I have a good life. So I just think when you think of like these relationships, friendships, relationships should add to you and not drain.
Yes.
Not drain you, not strip you, not, and when it gets to that point, like, and then you got to realize some relationships is, it's worth fighting for, and some you can just toss away. But learning because of the trauma, because everything you've been through, what do you fight for and what do you let go? And I think that's when
I think I just had like a freeze, like a robot moment. Like when you said some relationships is worth fighting for, like I think I went into a robot mode. Like I'm a pass. I'm a pass on a lot of these relationships. All right, first they got to be able to submit to God to have a relationship with me.
Say that again.
They're gonna have to submit to God before they have a relationship with me going forward. Now that I know what that is, my relationships will have to be submissions to God first. They have to know who God is and what it is and what their purpose is in order for me to have new relationships.
I mean, that's the main thing. I think one of the things that, because I didn't always know what I needed in these relationships. So I didn't always know. I know what I need because now I know what I don't want. So sometimes you got to go through it to get to it. So you got to trust the process. But I know what I need instead of what I want. Okay. So, as you when you're younger, you're just like, oh my God, he is so cute. Look at him right there. He can get it. But I think all of that changes when you grow your relationship with yourself and you love. It's just like you can learn to see people for who they are. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you can love them accordingly, just like right there. You know, I just think maturity has helped me
Literally.
release. Okay, because they can look good and they could be monsters. You could be sleeping with a woo. Oh no, that's a
The
whole
enemy.
nother topic for a whole nother day, ladies.
Ooh, let's do that one next. Y'all want to hear sleeping with the enemy?
Yes, you could be sleeping. You could be sleeping with it. Because I was gonna ask you. So that's how I was gonna close out the show. I was gonna see what you think we're gonna talk about next week. This is amazing as we put these videos together, as we edit these videos and just get into it. I mean, one of these days we gonna get you away from the house and you're gonna come over to the studio. We're gonna be in the same place. Okay, I'm gonna get the fruit trays. I'm gonna lay it out for us. We're gonna
I'm gonna be eating grapes.
yeah. So we're gonna
Let's do sleeping with the enemy.
sleeping with the enemy. That's gonna be
That's spicy.
That's spicy.
What y'all, our audience is 6 people on here. What y'all think?
And we gonna bring people up too. We gonna start bring we gonna bring people up. We gonna bring the comments up. We gonna have fun. But yeah, we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it all. And
Yeah.
it just is what it is. Snap. Oh, so let me show. So Danita, as we close out for today, I just learned how to do something.
What?
So as we close out for today, hold on. Hold on, Frank. Hold on. Let me see.
Y'all are growing and learning with us.
Yes, y'all are growing and learning. So behind us, I have your talk about your upcoming editions, and you having these every weekend. Talk about
All right.
that.
So we have the modeling agency for the kids from 5 to 15. And just to let y'all know, they don't have to have experience in modeling, all right? We have it every Sunday at 2:00. Registration and the audition fee is $125. So if your kids don't want to do it, if they come there and they audition, it's just $25. But registration is $100 if they do want to be in it. So they will get their white and black uniform with their white pumps. They so cute. And yeah, it's every Sunday at 2:00. They come out for an hour and a half. They learn how to walk. They learn affirmation, prayer. Our favorite quote is, "I can do all things through Christ that strengthens us." And that's on period because we walking with God in this journey, okay? And I teach my kids, like, hold your head up. Hold your head. That's my favorite line, right, B? Hold your head up.
Hold your head up.
Hold your head up. You get me?
And I'm gonna tell you from just a mom's perspective of a 14 and a 5-year-old to see. I think we've been in this program for what 3 months now. It don't even seem like that long, but just to see the transformation of my daughters, you know, when they first started. I mean, the 5-year-old innocent and free, okay, but just to see the transformation of now she started when she was 13, but now 14 years old. Just to see her come in and, you know, she not holding her head up and she leaning to the side and she biting her lip and, you know, and now to see her head up and her chest back and, you know, just and walking like she just owning it. And it's bigger than just modeling. I think we get the plus side because it's not many places where you can go in and before you even start, we like leave it on the floor. Before you even start, I am beautiful, I am strong. And this is all the young girls saying affirmations. This is every one of them saying one. What's your affirmation? I am beautiful. And then another one, I am strong. And I'm hearing some new ones. I am courageous.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's just
I am college bound because I deserve it.
I am college bound. That's what my daughter say. I am college bound. And it's just like giving them names. We got Mighty Star. We got Spirit. We got, it's just the see them live up to these names that, and it's not, this is just a different environment, guys. It's beautiful. It's not many around.
Let me break down what the names are. The names are their alter egos. So sometimes, like our parents, throw names on us like she's shy, you know, and most of the time it's because your mother was shy, you know. Oh yeah, she don't really like to do anything. She like to just be on her phone. Most of the time it's because you did that, right? So I come from an agency. I've been with them for about 17 years, and my name is the first lady. I was the first girl in the group, and when I tell you the name holds so much power because I went into ministry and my husband's not a preacher, but my name is the first lady. So now I'm standing up on the pulpit talking to women and just expressing how God came into my life. So I didn't know that God was going to really instill that name inside of my heart and make me live and own up to it, right? And now my ministry is these kids. So yeah, we do have a sunshine, you know, because we're trying to make her brighten up. We have a spirit because she's just free. We
She
have
is so
Mighty Star because
beautiful.
Mighty came in this joint like I'm the youngest one in here and I'm gonna be the star, you know. We have Magic because she's been labeled shy and it's some magic in there somewhere. We trying to pull it out. So we gonna name you Magic because we know you gonna pop out the hat, you know. So it's just like an alter ego name. Alter ego name. It's an alter ego name, if I'm saying that right. So they can just step to the shoes that God wants them to feel.
So, guys, again,
That's me.
that is what's going on, and I really wanted to just bring that up. You know, I know Danita, she gonna clip and snip and all of that good stuff, but I just love what Temple of Power Models is doing. It is transforming not only the kids' lives, but the moms' lives. It requires me to be present. It requires me to be consistent. It holds me accountable as the mom because if I don't get them there, who can get them there? And we look forward to it now. We know
Yeah.
Sundays we go to church, we go to modeling, we go out to eat. Like it's our time, and it's beautiful what you are doing. I just see it growing. It's gonna be so
Thank you.
big. Okay, look, like my pastor say, this is a partnership. Like I love Liberty. Okay, guys. So if you guys are ever out in the Waldorf area, okay, Liberty in Waldorf, okay. I just really love what they're doing over there. So Danita is coming to church. I don't know when she coming, but
Thank God.
she will come with me. And then I just want to say, now that I know how to pull it up, okay, let me live my best life.
Go ahead. Because these people
Let me
on here, go ahead,
live.
they
Okay,
learning with us. We told them that.
no, for real. Hold on, let me go. Okay. So guys, I will be I'm speaking in Georgia in September. Okay. And again, I already gave her a shout out, but I want to give her another shout out. Women Who Lead Connect, you are doing amazing things. You are bringing women together. I am loving everything about what's going on right there. And I really just I can't wait. I can't wait to see what God do, what He's doing in my life, and what He's doing for me. I'm excited. I'm excited. So we got
So
all
be
these great
excited.
things coming up. We got back to school drives coming up. I'll talk about that next week. We got
Hold
some great
on.
things.
B, tell them about the picnic.
The picnic. Oh, you tell them about the picnic.
Okay, so
Go
we
ahead.
got the picnic coming, y'all, for the models. We are looking to assist some parents with donations and stuff, like if they can't keep their kids into the program. So our picnic is us giving out the blankets for $65. You chill with us, you eat with us, you see our mascot, and that's on September 21st. So if you don't follow me, follow my name, Danita Whitaker Hooper on Instagram. It's the same name. And I'll send you a link so you can come to our picnic and chill with us.
Yes. And oh, let me tell y'all this though. We have raffle tickets, okay? Zoe and Bella, I have a lot of raffle tickets I'm trying to get rid of, okay? And
Okay.
thank you guys for the ones who already supported. So I'm gonna be posting that. But I'm just really, really happy. I think this part of my life is just about healing, it's about love, it's about transparency. Danita holding up them raffle tickets. Okay, we got some. Okay, first prize is a 50-inch TV. Second prize $100. The third prize $50. But it's all about the support of the kids and what we are doing. And one thing I could say about partnering with Temple Power Models and just being a part of it as a mom is she is so passionate. It's not for her. The money goes back. I mean, just it's really like a partnership. All the moms come together. Most of them probably show up for me and show up for us right here on the podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, we building our own relationships. You know, I can see us traveling, the moms, the kids. A lot of people don't go on vacations together. I just feel like what you are doing, you don't even know it was needed. And I could just remember when it was just a conversation, and now to see you doing it, I'm just like, Zakia, wake up. And if you not seeing in the background what this is, okay, this is that book cover. Look, let me slide it over a little bit. The book is coming, No Longer Hiding. Okay, the pre-sales will be on Amazon, and it's just a book that you will want to really know, like really just, it's no longer hiding. So when you come out of hiding, you gotta understand God hides you from things and hides you from people. But when He say, "Okay, you can come out," that means now you are equipped. So I'm telling my own story. You can't tell my story, okay? All them friends that I thought was my friends, okay, that wasn't my friends. As soon as we broke up, you ran to the streets. And you know, you told what you thought was my business, but you know, you can't hold me to who I used to be or who you thought I was. Okay, because God had a bigger plan for me. So that's what I'm gonna be talking about. Look.
Hold on, friend, who took that picture, friend?
Oh, shout out to the photographer. Like I'm trying to tell you. I mean, and this is just testament to the show as I close out. My picture, everything was, you know, taken by Danita, you know, and one thing, and this is just, I'm gonna close it, okay? You better get you a friend that can see you when you can't see you. Okay, this is the difference of it being God sent and then you choosing yourself. Okay. Yeah. But when I was little, when I couldn't feel good and I had my little things, it was just like, no, like this, hold your head up high like this and go like this, and yeah, hold that in right there, and all of that. Okay, that's the friend I had. Okay, and when people don't
photo, hair, and makeup by me,
hair, makeup, everything, one-stop shop. But and get you a friend like that. You know what I'm saying? That when you know what I'm saying, you can't always have it together, but guess what? She got you. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about taking her for granted. It's not about taking each other for granted, because we, you know, it's just about just genuine love, and it's unspoken love. Like when you connect it through God and through, you know, just through God and the universe, guess what? Some things you don't even got to say. You know what I'm saying? The stars just align, and it just is what it is. So thank you for being my friend. We talked about friendships. We talked about showing love, guys, and we are here each and every week. Okay, next week we will be back on Wednesday night. Okay, so each and every week, 7 or 7:30. We gonna figure all of that out.
Figure it out. But I'm giving 7:30 because we had a lot of people that tapped in at 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
We give it 7:30, and 7:30 is just, you know, our warm-up time, because we're gonna just keep on adding things and, you know, learning about, you know, the system and all of that stuff. But make sure you're following both YouTube channels, guys. It's no longer, you know, just Facebook or Instagram. Follow these YouTube channels, grow and glow with us both, you know, as we enter. And Danita, she shares a little bit more. Like her and her husband has a channel, which is so much fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, I just single. Where's the single people? Okay.
Don't do that, B.
Say that. Don't do. Yeah, but no. Make sure you guys follow the Hoopers. Okay, they have a channel, and they share more of their lives. You get to see the girls. You get to see them, and you know they exercise together. They eat together. They have fun. I'm gonna keep it PG. I'm gonna keep it PG.
Yeah, follow the Hoopers. The Hoopers take over.
The Hoopers take over. Yes, I love it. Thank you guys, and each and every week right here with me and my girl Danita, First Lady. Peace.
Love y'all.
Bye bye.